What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video of Home Eat Muscle, I'll be sharing with you the best pre-workout, natural, science-based, and pretty much the healthiest supplement you can be using out there for, before your workouts, for getting that extra bit of energy when you're feeling either you're low on energy, or either you've maybe not slept well the previous night, or maybe you just need something extra to get you motivated, to get you pushing harder with your workout. So there are a lot of pre-workout supplements out there nowadays. It's something that supplement companies make a lot of money out of, and pretty much most of them work. They have a ton of stimulants in them, but the thing is not that they work. The problem is that they are not that healthy. You can get pretty easily dependent on them, addicted on them, and you might end up not being able to function without them after a certain point. So besides the health risks you're taking with all these, they're not healthy certainly for your heart, and they have a lot of contraindications when it comes to your health. I would never advise anyone to take any of those. I would basically advise you to just depend when you really need to a simple cup of coffee. So caffeine has been proved by science in multiple studies that it does increase performance. I use it basically most days before my workouts. First of all, because I'm a fan of coffee. I like coffee, and it's a pretty simple, inexpensive, and not that health-wise not that bad for you choice to get an extra bit of energy for your workouts. So the way I use coffee is I drink it black. I don't add any sugars or anything like that, and I have it while I'm preparing for my workout. So I'm sort of preparing my journal, so I can start writing sets and reps in it before during my workouts. I'm preparing the room to train and all that, and during that time while I'm preparing for that, I'll be having a cup of coffee. So coffee, pretty inexpensive, simple supplement. You just go to the supermarket, it's available anywhere, and pretty effective. The problem with coffee is that you can also abuse this substance, even though it's such a simple and available drink nowadays. I've seen in most people that going above 2 cups, or basically going, I would say 3 heavy cups, it's 2 cups for some people, 3 cups for others. It also depends on your weight, how tall are you, how heavy you are. But a pretty good rule is not to go above 2.5 to 3 cups per day. Most people, including me, get quite jittery, after 3 cups. I sort of get nervous. I sort of, feel this like anxiety starting to build up in me when I abuse coffee. So I always make sure I stay below 3 cups. Some days I'll have 2 and another half cup, if I feel I need a lot of caffeine. And what I do after that, if I still feel that I need something to stimulate me, is during the rest of the day I'll have some green tea. So that was my take on pre-workouts. I also gave you some extra tips on how to drink coffee in general for the whole day as your general diet, and green tea works pretty well. Don't go above 2.5 cups, just add a cup of green tea after that. And in the end, if you feel that you need a lot more than that for more than like 2 or 3 days a week, that means that your sleep is pretty messed up. And sleep is one of the most important factors for muscle growth, for recovery. If you're not sleeping well, that's the problem you should work first upon. Don't mask issues like being too tired with just adding extra supplements. First, do what you can do naturally. Of course there are people that their works just don't allow them to sleep well, but do whatever you can to rest properly and get your energy from natural ways. That was all. I hope you liked this video, and until next time, keep on training.